Adam and I have been talking about learning how to weld for various reasons. But then I think I might have told you in a past video that the ride-on mower broke. It was one of the pulley things, that one maybe, that just pulled the metal right off. So Adam went and bought a welder.
Yeah, a tiny one.
A tiny one, and now he's
it works.
teaching himself how to weld.
20 years. I'm gonna fill the gap in there.
Can you?
Because it's thin metal and thick metal. I might have to go from the other side.
Oh yeah. Can you hammer it down anymore, or is it where
I
it needs?
can't even push on it anymore because
Okay.
I welded the other stuff, so it's solid.
Oh, and it's where it's supposed to be, like.
Yeah, it's
okay.
I can't move
Yeah.
it. It's solid now, but I need to fill in the gap. Can you look up something like, hey, can you fill up the gap on YouTube?
We'll be right back. I need to go hit up YouTube University.
Adjust the light.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so it's like self-leaning. I'm like tossing over here.
What? Oh.
I filled the gap, so
Yeah.
gotta learn.
Yeah. Are you gonna flip it over and do the other side too?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
so. Yeah. So this kind of sketchy shit's about to go down. Adam doesn't want the tractor here anymore. So he's got it hooked up to the Jeep, and we are going to drag it up to that corner and see how this goes. Good times. I'll be sitting on it and steering.
Trying to steer.
Super stoked about that. Okay, wasn't the worst thing ever. We got the tractor from way over there to right up here. So now it's essentially like lawn ornamentation. Just dragged it over with the Jeep. should go in the front and see what it looks like when you pull down. The dogs are freaking out because they hear Daddy's Jeep. Think he's going somewhere. Okay, it is kind of cute up here. Adam wanted to put the house number on it, like along the side of the tank right there. But I don't think we need that. But it does look awfully cute right there. So I guess I'm not too mad at him for making us move it. Although now we have the big implement stuck over there. I don't know what he's gonna do with that. First Adam was welding, then he was mowing, and I was fertilizing all my green stalks there. Fertilized a couple of the trees, marked a couple of the branches that will need to get cut off in the next pruning. And now, bless you, Adam. I don't know if you guys heard that. I am just sitting here listening to the relative silence, the birds chirping, and just taking in how beautiful it is here. I love it so much. Adam took it upon himself today to get in here and mow in between the hoop house and inside the hoop house, and it looks freaking amazing. He got a little bit more over by the bees, but they're starting to get active, so he didn't want to disturb them too much. But look at that. It's so crazy because like it literally seemed like there was almost no space in between the berry rows and the hoop house, and now it looks massive. Like, look at that. How much room there is. We could grow so much in between there. What's the saying? One man's trash is another man's treasure. In this instance, it's my trash and my treasure. This is an epically large comfrey growing out of the trash pile. Let's see if you can. There, that's our trash pile. Just a bunch of rubbish and dirt. And yet here we have this beautiful comfrey blooming. There's also bees growing out of it. I don't know what they are. They're fuzzy, whatever they are. Could it be? Oh, it might be comfrey too. Maybe it's just baby ones. I don't know. But yeah, interesting. Oh wow, wait. No, that can't be. This might be apple mint. That's crazy. I love it. What do you think, Rev? Come on. Let's get out of the trash. Come on. Oh boy. It's just me and Rev today. Well, and Coco. Adam is off doing a off-roading Jeep group trail something. Trail improvement. They're fixing a bridge or something. I don't know. So it's just me and the puppies today, unfortunately. Come on, Rev. Let's go. Come on. The puppies got left alone for a good chunk of the day because I went and took a workshop at a local bee place. So got to learn a little bit more about hives and when they're about to swarm and how to split them. Revy, let's go. Come on. And that business, the bee place, is going to be doing, they did a call like 2 weeks ago, I guess. And the owner is very nice and so willing to help people that he is putting together like a little bee buddy group. So people that are in his journeyman course are going to help mentor other new beekeepers like me. So I'm pretty excited about that. In other news, we have, oh, look, this is the comfrey that I transplanted, and it's finally looking good. Put up some new leaves. Yay. Where's the broody lady? There she is. What are you doing Wednesday? She is either is broody or is trying to be broody. She's screaming at me, spending too much time in the nesting box, all the things. So I keep having to, come on, let's go. Ruff, this way. I keep having to go in there and get her out of the nesting boxes and make her come out and be a chicken. Which means if she is broody, she's also not laying. So that's not a good thing. Come on, let's go. Leave the chickens alone. So yeah, trying to break that as quickly as possible. Now I just gotta try to get Rev back in the yard. Come on, dude, let's go. Let's go. He loves his freedom. This way. His sister, on the other hand, is happy to just be laying in the sun. Look at that little girl. Just without a care in the world. This is the other comfrey, one of them, that is here right outside the front yard that is also blooming. I picked up 2 gorgeous fig trees. Can't wait to get those in the ground, probably tomorrow. And this other comfrey is still hiding under here. I think I'm gonna dig those up and put them in pots for now until I find some place that I wanna let them do their thing. We really need to clean up out here. I was able to sneak out the door without them hearing me and without Rev going crazy, but I don't know if you can see them. But there's a little family, and I'm sorry if I'm shaking the camera because I'm zoomed way in. But there's a little family of like 4 deer just chilling in the front of the property, eating my trees, which I'm not super stoked about. I'll have to do something about that, but looks like there's at least 2 young ones, and then there's a bigger one. I don't know if that's mama, probably. There's also a little bunny hopping around right in front of him. He's so cute. There's the other one over there. I don't mind them. Oh, all 3 of them are in there. Yeah. I don't mind them being in there. Obviously, that's just the forest. They can eat whatever they want in there. Until they move, and then you can see them. There we go. Another little baby. Yeah, they're just in there chomping down on whatever deer eat. Oh, this one just heard me. Like, it's equal parts adorable and I love it, but also, like, please stay away from my garden. Which, of course, I know they won't. I'll have to put protection in. They're so cute. It is a on and off rainy Saturday. Beautiful, but rainy. So I'm spending some time in the shed getting things organized. I got a few more shelves for this unit so that I could have more space up top for canned goods, food, whatever we may need. So I'm getting those kind of spaced out. I'm doing it based on, you know, accessibility and size. Basically, I've got empty jars down here. Wanted to be able to reach in, grab out, you know, a gallon jar, half gallon, whatever that is. Same thing. I actually used this jar to space out the height of this shelf just in case, so that they're accessible. Very unlikely that I'm going to have a bunch of stuff in those big jars, so the shelves above this will go closer together for just smaller canned goods. And I think I bought 3 more shelves, so should be good there. That's exciting to get done. I can't remember if I showed it, but I got this cool little rolling work table to have in here. Got these shelf liners, which will make it a lot easier to have canned goods and stuff sitting up there. I think I'm going to get some for that shelving unit too. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm up to right now. Y'all, I am so excited. I'm so excited. I was able to get everything spaced out. I realized I didn't need quite as much space here because I can actually pull these out to access everything, and I have hammers sitting there to help keep these things down because they were kind of wobbly. But check it out. The shelves are up. The liners are on. I got these bungee cords attached to the sides and front of each shelf so nothing will go flying off. I got all 4 shelves that I bought used. Got all my stuff back up there. Got some other stuff up here. As you know, we live in a 5th wheel currently, which is 400 square feet of living space and storage. So that was one of the reasons we needed the shed. But got some of my extra canning jars there. We've got some apple pie filling that I did last year. This is some spiced pears that my friend gave me. We've got blueberry lemon, Oregon grape, apple scrap jelly, and apple sauce. And then just some herbs that I use for soap or whatever. I'm literally, whoops, stepping on things. I'm so excited right now. I can't even stand it. This feels like such an accomplishment. I still have to either put like a curtain or something on the shelf itself, which wouldn't be quite as functional, or just put some curtains in here because you obviously don't want your canned goods to be exposed to direct sunlight. But wow, I am happy. I even have an extra shelf up here that I could use for even more jars or something. Probably need to get another liner for that. I am going to get liners for this shelf, maybe even see if I can find a few extra shelves for that. Very exciting. Can't wait to get this completely organized, totally cleaned out. This is all chicken stuff. That over there is all garden stuff. That's all bee stuff. Oh, well, and soap making stuff. That'll stay in here. But yeah. Oh, and I got my little cloth baskets hung. I could put like used or, what am I trying to say? Rings. Thank you. For the jars. Yeah, this is very, very, very exciting. I had already put these on when it was the top shelf, but I have these little zip tie support things. There's a little screw hole here, so I'm just going to find the stud that's back there. There it is, and screw that into the stud. I'll probably put another one up at the top on each side just to make sure this is nice and secure. It doesn't come crashing down for some reason. I don't anticipate having an earthquake anytime soon, but one never knows. Very, very happy. And it's raining again. I have to go save the dogs. They're outside. All right. She's finally here. Adam and I just went over to our old property where our shipping container is still parked with all of our stuff in it. And I was able to pick up my freeze dryer. I'm so happy it's finally here. Very, very exciting. I am going to get some sort of cart or something to put it on, because obviously it's very low to the ground right now, which is kind of weird. And it's got like a vacuum pump and some other stuff, excuse me, that I think if I got a cart and set the freeze dryer on top of it and all the components on the bottom, and it was on wheels, that would be cool, because then I could easily move it if I need to. Right now, everything's a mess because I had to move stuff around, but very exciting. Might actually go back and get the cart today just so this can be kind of put to bed. We'll see. Okie dokie, here she is. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty exciting. I'm actually super glad that I went and got a cart because it's at a much better height, obviously. And this oil compressor thingy, my bobber, that I need to read a little bit more about. It says it gets really hot while it runs, so I can actually pull it out away from the wall, which is super cool. But yeah, we're getting there. Got the freeze dryer, got the freezer, waiting for a fridge, and then it'll pretty much just be a matter of cleaning up in here and finding something I can freeze dry. It's very exciting. I do have to make sure it's supposed to be on a level surface. I honestly don't know how level this is, so I should go get a little level and just look. But it's hooked up. Look, the power's on. Hi. Very exciting.